What's up, everybody? Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we're starting a series against the 11 under 500 Oakland Athletics. We're coming off of a brutal series against the Los Angeles Angels. We're going to move past that. We had a day off, got to relax, hang out, didn't have to touch this game at all. Instead, I just played Sea of Thieves for like 7 hours, so that was very nice. Chris Flexen, he is on the mound, 3-5 with a 3.53 ERA, taking on Cole Irvin, 5-4 with a 4.54 ERA. Wow, that is weird how that worked out. Two pitchers who have a win-loss record that are the same numbers or the same digits as the... Weird. Okay, cool. I like numbers. I like fun things like that. Cool. Mariners were 40-33. We are leading the division by half a game. We are up that half a game against the Astros. We're 2.5 games up on the Angels. Not 100% sure how that happened because we weren't even like 5 and they were able to gain like 2.5. It was kind of weird, but they probably should have gained 3 or 2 or whatever. Doesn't matter. The Athletics, they are in last place in our division, 3-7 in their last 10. We are 5-5, and we look for a series opening win today to unwrap a pack of 1990 Upper Deck baseball cards. Last time we actually opened football, which was a change of pace. Last football card pack, unless I just take all the packs and just rethrow them in the bag, which is probably what I'll do because I don't know that I want to spend a bunch of money on baseball cards before going to Austin. Okay, we have that. We're good. We're ready to roll. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's game. Giants taking on the Braves. Atlanta winners in that one. We'll go alternate road. Everybody should be ready to roll. Facing a left-handed pitcher. This is where things get a little tricky. So, Haggerty. I think I'm going to DH Haggerty. I'm going to put him up here with him. Drop France. Oops. Drop France for Frazier. And then we don't have any lefties. We do have that middle of the order lineup. Obviously, I would love to bring in... Oh, Dom T. Williams is already in the game. Never mind. So I think actually we'll move him up a little bit with... I guess we'll switch him with Crawford. I think that'll work. So sometimes the game like options players down to like minor leagues or whatever, and I don't realize it, and then they're just kind of gone. Or they, in Dom T. Williams' case, they bring him up, and I'm like, oh, cool. He's here, kicking some ass. This post every day. You can catch baseball right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell.
Live from Oakland, California,
and you'll be notified when it posts.
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Matt Olson leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
OPS over 1,000, whatever that means.
At the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Thanks for helping hit almost 975 subscribers, inching towards that 1,000 number. Cole Irvin, 15-4, or 14 starts with a 5-4 record, 4.54 on the ERA, 83.1 innings pitched, 89 hits given up. When you factor in the 19 walks, it's a 1.30 on the WHIP and 38 strikeouts. Sam Haggerty, first up to bat today. The thing I like about Sam Haggerty is that he has pretty even contact versus righties or lefties, or power, I should say.
Takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now.
So here we go.
Next offering is
Ooh, all right, right on the edge there. Four seam at 93. Circle change at 87. Sinker at 93. Slider at 85. Circle change, or excuse me, a 12-6 curve, I apologize. All the way down at 79.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Okay. Lucky that he did not call a strike there. Everything's been a fastball so far. The hitting difficulty has really dropped over the last couple of games. And he just...
One out in the top of the first.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards.
Got a little lucky on that first one that wasn't, I guess pitch number 4 or whatever it was. That was a ball rather than a strike.
And now Dom Thompson-Williams. First offering misses the mark. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And the pitch is in for a strike.
I don't love your zone here early.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
First non-fastball we've seen is the 8th pitch of the game.
2-1 pitch is in there.
Dropped in a 12-6 curve right there. That sucks. That's a hittable pitch.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Gotta be wary of something on the edges here. Okay. Or that'll work. Full count. And we get a little something going here.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down.
Not here. See if he throws me something up here. Kind of want to sell out to it.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 14th of the year.
That stayed up in the zone. Felt good.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
That was a power swing in all the right ways. Hell yeah. This is where we got to start getting into a bit of a flow here. I would love to see a convincing series win or even a sweep here going into a big series against the Angels starting on Friday.
One down, base is empty. And it's even up. Still only one out here in the inning. So, a foul ball
early on that slider.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That's hard hit on the line.
Oh, I didn't see him. His white jersey blended into the Show 22 logo.
That is it. The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike 1. Next pitch is
outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-1. That misses.
That's way out. They're way low.
Next pitch pitch downstairs. Ball 3.
Adam Frazier's on deck. That's a lefty-lefty matchup right there.
By the hitter, very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Bounce to third.
Ooh, that's a bad. Well, not terrible.
3-2 down.
It's bad, but
And there's ball 4.
wow. Okay. What the hell? I don't love this guy's zone. It's inconsistent. We've seen some on that right side from where we're looking. Some of them have been balls. Some of them have been strikes. I kind of threw this one away, but
Take the force out, and that'll do it.
yeah, too late on that.
All
right.
Courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Elvis.
2 hits,
Andrews.
2 run. A runner left, but that's not that big of a deal.
A nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
First in the American League West. Keep an eye down below if you want to keep track of the... Oop, too fast on that one.
Chopped out in front of the plate. One up, one down.
Keep an eye on the Houston game. Obviously, you know, we win, we just kind of take care of business. We can keep our lead. If we lose, it starts to get a little dicey.
This is a guy you gotta keep
Can't
an eye
look
on
too
because he
forward
digs
to
in.
the series starting on Friday against the Angels.
From time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Bounce to the right side. France steps on
They
the
said
bag.
he drops down a
Couple
drag bunt
quick
with
outs.
42 speed?
Batting third.
What the hell are you talking
The
about?
first baseman,
Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
The wind of the pitch. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side,
The right
headed out
fielder.
front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So man aboard. So here's Brown at the plate.
The four-seam fastball has not been my friend over the last week or so, giving up a lot of hits, a lot of contact, a lot of home runs off of him.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Plain 11, huh?
Swing and a miss. The velocity
Got him with that fastball.
blasted it right past him. 1 left for Oakland, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham
Leading off for the
Toro.
Mariners, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
All right, we have him at 23 pitches through the first inning. Let's try to improve here and be a little more patient.
1, 2, 3. This
Let's
time
not
around,
let him
last inning,
stick around in
threw a
this one.
lot of pitches.
Next
Is that
offering
noise,
is
does that
Chris
always
Tyler.
like happen in Oakland? I don't remember that in last year's game.
And Boog,
Play a
something
bunch
to
of
keep an
games
eye
here
on
in
is how pitchers utilize
Oakland.
the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The pitch. And now it's even up. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
All right, drew a walk here.
As the game has moved
I may
along,
genuinely have
we
to open
see
the window.
more
It
and
is
more
so warm over here.
information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ooh, bad swing, bad swing.
The 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ooh. That slider, I was worried about it. I didn't mention it when I first read it off, but the slider, pitch number 4, at 85, I'm especially worried about against left-handed hitters.
On the ground at first.
Lefty,
can't
lefty.
pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
So there's just like a constant like drumming noise here in Oakland
And now
if
the
you're an
first
away
baseman,
team.
Ty France.
Gross.
1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tagging for third.
Damn, I thought maybe another home run, but instead just fantastic contact. Advance the runner so we can,
Sam Haggerty, the next to
I
hit.
guess, not do a whole lot with it. Saw a strikeout, most of them down here, down low. Maybe I'll look this way a little bit.
First pitch, not close.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs.
That was a
Fly
terrible
ball,
swing.
right field. Brown under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold the 2-0
Okay, that's all
lead.
right. That's all right. Lucky to even have the runner in that position. He fumbled the ball a little bit there. Probably should have been a double play with
Back in Oakland, ready to
with
go
J.P.
for the last
Crawford,
half of the
but
inning. Digging in for Oakland,
Leading
Matt
off for
Chapman.
the A's, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The wind of the pitch.
got to take advantage of those mistakes or issues. Wasn't really a ton of a reason to swing for that. It was higher in the zone than I was looking.
Chapman gets a piece there.
Mercifully, that one goes foul.
A swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a base hit, and it gets by him, and it kicks off the base of the wall. And he's into second with nobody out.
Solid
Okay,
swing
so
to
we
start
survived
the
a
inning.
foul ball that could have been a home run and then just immediately gave up a screaming double. Tried to cut it off with Lewis, but nothing doing there.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
In there for strike
That one
one.
did not dive the way I wanted it to.
Chapman stands at second with no outs. Hard hit left side, and it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
There we go. Strikeout is what I want in that scenario. Hold the runners. Let's induce a ground ball. Let's get the heck out of this jam.
On the inside part of the plate, couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Steven Piscotty watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with 1 down. Next pitch is outside. To the right side. Base hit.
Well, turns out it didn't really matter anyway.
Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Pitches just are not getting down where I want them. They are sailing, or they're just staying too high in the zone.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch just misses.
We've seen pitches right in that, right on that side of the zone. Be called balls, be called strikes. A little inconsistent here to start the game.
And the 1-0. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing, and he breaks his back. France to second, back to first, not in time.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
I'll take it. I'll take at least the shot at the double play to try and get out of the inning clean, or with only 1 run given up. No sense in trying to throw it to home and not getting anybody.
So far.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Andrew.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Okay.
Next offering upstairs. Kicks and deals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
How the fuck was that not an out? What the shit?
The data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And he deals. Tapped out in front of the plate. On to France, and that is that. We head on down to the
Okay, so we give up a couple of runs there in the bottom of the second, and we are knotted up at 2. T. Williams, Lewis, Haniger. Lewis is already 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run. See if we can do something with Dom T. Williams. 1 for 1, single and a run.
The left fielder, Dom Thompson.
Pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Puts it in the air out towards left side.
Oh, it's just going to stay up a little too long.
Racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, I wanted to sell out for it again.
Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a
Son of a fucking bitch.
broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And here is Mitch Haniger. And the first offering is not close. The next pitch misses.
We're good.
And that's ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss.
Yankees
slider
move into
down
a
in.
first
Finished that really
place
well.
tie
Just
with
couldn't
the
get it off
Orioles,
right.
so that AL East very tight over there.
And another ball. And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner at first.
Well, it wasn't really out of the zone. That should have been strike one.
Tom Murphy. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Damn, I didn't get enough on it. A little too under it.
Makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Falling apart here.
Deadlocked at 2-2.
Drawn a couple of walks, left them both on. That's...
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second
Leading off
baseman,
for the
Tony
A's,
Kemp.
The second baseman.
And the right-hander back to work.
Kemp.
Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
He's not really moving the ball around the zone a ton. I think I'm just... Am I overthinking it up there?
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Righty delivers. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting. The first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Seventh right now and runs batted in the American League. And first offering is fouled off.
He's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back.
Got the swing. Was looking for a miss.
And the next pitch is way outside.
One ball, two strikes.
Don't love the back-to-back circle
And the
changes.
righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
Okay. I got a little cute there. Tried to go with a cutter on the inside, but...
With two strikes. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Problem is with the 0-2 count, I'm not getting them put away the way I want them.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right. Sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Chapman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Olson at second. Brown over at first with one away.
That was not a great pitch. Did not look great. Did not feel like it was going to be good.
And a foul ball.
That felt even worse. I'm lucky that one's coming back to me.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss struck him out.
I'd love to induce more ground ball double plays here. I don't want a strikeout in that scenario.
With a single and a run scored so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a ground
And that's
ball.
why.
It's a base hit. Here comes Olson around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 3-2.
That's why I want those double plays.
Like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, and all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now here's the A's catcher, Sean Murphy. And that's in there for strike one.
Sean Murphy.
Next offering is in.
They are peppering this ball all over the field. These 0-2 counts, I can't get them out.
Base runners at first and second. Got him. Good job of damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
They're going to show it. I mean, maybe Crawford could get there with a slide. I mean, it would at least cut down the run.
Fourth, digging in, Adam Frazier.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Frazier.
And there's the strike.
Threw a lot of pitches in that very first inning. He hasn't thrown a ton since.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. Next one is
way
off the
outside.
plate. 2 balls and a strike. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
First time he's gone high in the zone against Frazier here. That one was inside.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
I mean, it's an okay swing. It's right on the.
Abraham Toro.
It's right. It's right there. I feel like he's been a little inconsistent with the calls.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Drop. Okay. All right.
So a man aboard now. With
There we go.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel
Yeah, I got to get Toro back in the flow here.
controlled, balanced swing.
Happy to have Dom T. Williams, Sam Haggerty especially, with nice contributions, but Toro's a big bat, especially on the left side. Got to get the flow back with him.
Toro leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Out towards left center. Laureano on the move to his right. Racing makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. And up next for Seattle, Ty France.
Ty France.
That one lifted to left. Armenteros settles.
Damn it.
It. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for Seattle. They're down 3-2.
Man, first inning felt really good, and I've done jack shit since.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Striding to the plate now for Oakland,
Leading off
Stephen
for the
Piscotty.
A's, the designated hitter.
Here comes the pitch.
Piscotty.
Out to center. Lewis glides back, makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
On the flip side, first inning was pretty good. We've given up runs in each of the last 2 innings, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and loud contact to start the 4th.
Next up for the A's, Lazaro Armenteros. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Grabs it on the run, and there's 2 away.
Thought I was pulling a little more down on the control stick than I was.
Will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Elvis.
Back to the top of the lineup, Elvis Andrews. Up next for the A's. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Another two strike, 2 out contact right there.
A lot of hits there.
Second baseman.
And the batter now, Tony Kemp. In there for strike one. That's in there.
I just can't sit him down. I mean, they're giving me like 2 free strikes right off the top.
First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back
Fuck, that one I just missed. A little early. Got a little anxious on it.
And here it comes. Stays alive.
Same thing with that one.
That one pushed foul.
And I guess same thing with that one. That one I'm not 100% sure what happened with.
The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to France. That ends the inning.
Okay, so a clean first, a clean fourth.
It's a 3-2 ball game.
We've given up 8 hits already, which is not great. We're either at or above 60 pitches. I think we're probably pretty clear as 60 at this point. So I think we're going to be lucky to get through 5 with him.
Sam Haggerty.
We do have a good lineup here.
Hit hard, that gets through.
There we go. I'll take a little just early on that.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in is the speedy Dom Thompson-Williams.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
And it's
ooh.
fouled away.
Another one probably way early on it.
One of those situations defensively where you
Oh,
can't
sorry.
try to do
Wow,
too
okay,
much. You
late.
gotta make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Armenteros makes the grab, one down. So up next, Kyle Lewis. Throw first. Haggerty back in standing. Lifted in the air, out to left. Calls it in, 2 away.
Terrible. Terrible.
Right fielder, Mitch
The
Haniger.
batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Swings
Don't
through
swing
that
at
one,
that.
0-1.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
And it's 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Andrews gloves it. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning, digging in for Oakland, Matt Olson.
Athletics. The first baseman,
Flexen back to
Matt
work.
Olson.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right
And
fielder,
next will be the
number
cleanup
15,
hitter, Seth Brown.
Brown.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That's probably the best 12-6 curve I've thrown in a while, maybe all game. Beautifully painted right there in that corner. That's where I want him to be
To
consistently.
the right side, grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out.
Now back.
Try and get him through 5 here. Another runner on that we've stranded.
1 for 2. That one's in there.
Stranded him with plenty of outs to work with as well.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, there we go. There's a nice 12-6 curve to get him to swing over the top of it.
2-3 go the A's.
Not
They
a
still lead
great
3-2.
inning here. Really struggling with... We're getting some contact. It's going into the
All
field.
set for the start of the inning. Now it's Tom Murphy.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 2.
Urban back to work.
Tom Murphy.
He
That's a
swings and misses
terrible
at the first
swing.
pitch.
That's a terrible swing. We'll go with a second rider and a Justin Dunn.
Kicks and fires. And it's even up.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
In the air out towards right center. Brown
Fuck.
racing over to make the
Couldn't
catch.
split the gap. The timing was all right. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, timing's good. I'm looking at least in the right area.
First offering and it just misses. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And a 3-0 finds the zone.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Base knock center field.
A little surprised that was
Get a man
perfect
aboard with a
contact, but
one-out
that
single.
was probably his slowest fastball of the day.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Abraham Toro up next for the Mariners. In there, and it's 0-1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. A.J. Puck getting loose out there. Acevedo getting cranked up as well. And now the lefty just missed.
2-1.
There we go.
Swing and a
Rip
line
it back
drive
up
and a
the
base
middle.
hit up the middle.
Just take a nice base hit on a circle
It fired
change.
in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on.
Now they're going to bring in a new pitcher. I would not be surprised to see a right-handed pitcher come up here. I think we have another righty hitter, and it might be Ty France.
Cole Irvin.
He doesn't have as much contact or as much power, I should say. I shouldn't say that about... He doesn't have much power against righties.
Gets handed the rock out of the pen, trying to protect this lead.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to bring in Brent Honeywell Jr., 26 games with a 2-3 record. 1-for-1 saves and opportunities, so that's good for him. 67 innings with a 2.96 ERA.
J.P. Crawford
Oh, we
gets
actually have a left-hander. Okay. Crawford is the 8 spot.
base hit center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is off
That
line.
almost was disastrous for
It's 3-3.
a stunning reason.
All tied up. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside
It was a
that
gamble.
ball and squared it up
It was a
out
gamble.
front.
He-
Man, that was like he was
God, that was
hitting on
close.
the tee.
He threw it up the line and almost got back tag swiped.
First and second, one out.
Okay, Ty France is in the
up next
9
for
slot.
Mariners.
All right, tie game here in the top of the 6th.
First pitch
Fire that one
doesn't find the
outside.
zone.
He's looking for a ground
We'll have a
ball to
lefty
get a
in
double
Dom
play
T.
and
Williams
out of
coming
this
up.
jam.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Okay.
Late
That was
swing,
it. That was
foul
it.
ball.
Was just a little bit. He's a little bit quicker with a 96 mile an hour four-seam fastball, 89 on the cutter, 87 on a circle change, 84 on a screwball, and he got me with whatever the fuck that was. Damn, huge missed opportunity right there. Gave me a fastball right down the heart of the plate, and I could not take advantage of it. Try and drive anything in. Speaking of the screwball, that's what that was. Haggerty.
Depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Center field. Loriano pulls it down, and that'll do it.
Screwball sailed on me. I was hoping to get some better contact on that.
We're tied now with 3 apiece.
I'm okay with the swing there.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Ramon
A's.
Loriano.
The center fielder.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th.
Second rider's going to come on in here. He has a 4-3 record in 29 games, 7 holds, 39.2 innings pitched, 2.50 ERA, 33 to 3 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting 224, lefties to 197. Second rider gets a lot of action. I like bringing him in here, depending on how we play in the ensuing. I almost said possession, but ensuing top half of the 8th or perhaps the 9th. We could see a Steckenrider Castillo Seawald order here.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Ooh, we're only in the 6th.
Lace to right center.
That
base hit.
is a
Makes the turn and
terrible
heads for
start.
second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground, Crawford picks
Almost
up.
ran that in correctly.
One away, bottom of the 6th.
Whew.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Stephen Piscotty. And the first pitch misses for
Damn.
ball 1.
Damn, that one just
Runner at
missed.
second here, 1 gone. They say you win.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying, and it hits the top of the wall.
What is happening? Is it going to do this thing with the internet again? That's not good. Xbox, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Did you crash my game? I don't want to quit all the way out of it, but I think it. If I quick resume, I do. Okay.
Runner from second crosses the play. It's 4-3.
What are you doing?
And
What
he
are
gets
you
second
doing,
with an RBI
Xbox?
double.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like losing connection for like a split second as we give up a leading run here. So we might have another situation where I might save an exit here.
Lázaro Armenteros.
If it does it again.
The left fielder, number 23.
First
Now I
pitch
will say it's
is
nice that the game pauses. It doesn't let it run because that could have actually been a problem there
Scotty leads off
if I
second
don't
with
get the
one
ball
ball
in
the
quickly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
But the Oakland Athletics take the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That was a 2-run home run in most other stadiums.
In the air.
But because
outfields,
of the way,
left center, Lewis racing over to
because of the height of the wall here in Oakland, it was merely a 1-run double.
Not shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Riding to the plate now for Oakland, Elvis Andrews. And that's in there for strike 1.
So I won't get any
2
XP for
outs,
this game, which is
and one in
exciting.
scoring position. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lewis sizes this one up, tracks it down for the out. And that is that. But a run will score in
So
the
Steven
inning on
Piscotty
this
comes
RBI
through
double.
and knocks a
It's
run in
now a
for
4-3
this
ball game.
this team. Hang out here for a second, and I gotta open a window. It's so fucking hot in here.
Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners,
Leading
Dom
off for the
Thompson
Mariners.
Williams.
The left fielder.
He's someone that you
Dom
might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Okay. I forgot to pause the game there. Took my camera and audio off and then just said, we'll gamble it.
Right-hander deals. On the corner for a strike.
Wait, hold on. I saw 3 pitches? Whoops. Really late on that.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
That one to first, boots it.
The center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Okay, so we've had a couple of boots at on the first base side here.
And up next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis.
Giving us some base hits, some extra
Next
runners.
offering is down low, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, gross.
Nobody out, runner at first. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
Okay, that's a good foul off right there. Really late on it, but that's that kind of location has been dicey.
Laser, base hit.
That's a base. That's a base.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count,
the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Okay, so I'm going to bring in another new right-handed pitcher here.
Best to hang on to this lead.
Acevedo. Okay. There are his stats. A 6.10 ERA. Lefty's batting 333. Righty's only 250.
What a season it's been for him.
Four seems a little bit quicker. 95, or maybe it's right about the same. Slider at 87. That's worrying. Circle change at 88. Okay, that was tried to take advantage of the new arm. Good timing on it though.
The pitch. And here's a slow roller. Chapman fires to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Popped up. Kemp trying to get to it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you gotta crush.
Fucking bullshit.
That he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Frazier in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
That sucks.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Toro's behind Frazier here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In there safely.
Adam fucking Frazier 2-run motherfucking double. Let's fucking go.
That's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take.
That's what I've been looking for. Had a lot of contact up in the zone. It's been fly balls. I just haven't been able to steer it away from the defenders.
So 2 down now, and here is Abraham Toro. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. So 2 down, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
In there for strike 1.
It's fine. The question is, do I stick with Steckenrider here through this night? I probably should bring in Justin Dunn.
And the 0-1.
1-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Runner around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Eat shit with your fucking walk. J.P. Crawford, the man. The man coming in. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, this makes it a little easier to maybe save Justin Dunn for a different day, because I like
up next for the Mariners.
I like Steckenrider. I do like Justin Dunn.
This one smoked out to left.
Oh.
Nice. That.
See, that's the contact I've been talking about. Perfect contact, driven like deep into one of the fields, right or left, center field, whatever. And it's just like, oh, it's just a casual fly ball. No big deal.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Tony Kemp. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Hello, game. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
On the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Frazier on to first in time. One away.
That sucks. Are you fucking kidding me?
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the
What
air.
is happening? Why are these pitches not located where I fucking want them?
2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman now at the plate for the 4th time tonight. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The next offering misses.
I wanted that pitch there. I didn't want it anywhere near the zone. Didn't want to throw one. I hit the wrong button.
To have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
Come on. Come on, Chapman. Sit the fuck down.
Righty to the plate. And that's downstairs and outside.
Man.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning.
Got him. Where's your zone, man? Is it just me? Am I being dramatic about this? I feel like his zone has not been consistent today.
It's now 7-5.
Not a great way to start the bottom half of the 7th there, but we do get out of it. I'm genuinely tempted to, like, save and quit here. I probably should, actually.
For the top of the 8th, and here is Sam Haggerty.
Leading off for the Mariners.
It's actually been okay. I don't know what...
And he deals.
Thank God for quick resume.
There's the strike.
Okay. So we have the top of the lineup here. I got to get a... You know what? I will leave Justin Dunn up just in case. Still a save situation, so Paul Sewald, opportunity to help his statistics with that. Where's your zone? Where the fuck's your zone?
Agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
A one out to right. Brown makes the play, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Dom Thompson-Williams up next for the Mariners.
Dom Thompson-Williams, 2 for 4. If he's gotten on, he has come around to score.
Swing and a line drive caught.
Son of a bitch.
The center fielder, number 1.
And we'll give it... Well, you know what? We haven't seen a flashback in a while.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Lewis. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
In the air, right side.
That's okay. That's okay. Just throw it away. Get rid of it.
And that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. They lead it 7-5.
Ramon Laureano. He's 3 for 3. Maybe a change of... Well, no.
Now on the bump, Diego Castillo.
All right, Castillo, 4-3 record, 9 holds, 29.1 innings in his 25 games, a 1.53 ERA. Lefty's batting considerably better than righties. He does have 28 strikeouts to only 3 walks. And we do love seeing Castillo work. That slider. That sinker. I don't think those are going to be consistently called that way, but I'm all right with it. At least get off to a good start here. Looking good.
Here in the East Bay. Ready for the
That third one was the best one right there. It's a beautiful four-seam. Right in the corner, right where I want it. 93% looks really good, and it just dropped on me.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Lewis under it. And there's one down.
The batter, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Next one is off the plate, 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later.
Ooh, that one did not feel good.
3-1 now. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And
Got him on the slider.
Well, tough night
That'll
to
work.
finish.
Castillo. This is what I love.
Just hasn't looked
Bringing you in the 8th and just closing it the fuck down.
timing right now, not
Well,
picking up
setting
the
it up.
spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Steven Piscotty. First pitch doesn't find
Didn't
the
break
zone.
inside. I wasn't that far off, but okay. Whew, that sinker didn't go where I wanted it either.
The 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Into left center for a base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing, and that result every time.
Armenteros swings through it for strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And he grounds one to the right side.
I threw that to second. I was going to throw that to second for some reason.
And the 0-2. Oh, and now a wild pitch. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Really weird decision that did not get very far away at all. And they still sent him to third. Easy out. And we'll move on to the the top half of the 9th.
So they turn to Lou Trevino. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Welcome back.
San Francisco and Atlanta playing another good game against each other.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Sinker at 97, four seam at 98, cutter at 95, circle change at 90, slurve at 80.
There's a strike.
And I'll start with the sinker low and outside. 2 righties and a lefty.
At the belt and fires. Tapped at the
In this
plate,
inning,
it's
we'll
a
have
foul
Haniger, Murphy, and then it should be Adam Frazier.
Swing and a
Woo!
miss. And he's
Got me
down
with that
on
one.
strikes. And there's one away. Now the Mariners
Really
catcher,
good
Murphy.
fastball. Location and speed, just not where I was,
That hits
not
the
where I
dirt.
was looking or what I was looking for there.
Swings and
Ooh,
misses.
slurve
That's
gets
strike.
me. Speaking of, oh no. All right, 1-1 count here. Worst case scenario, I got to just try and buy some time for Seawald to get warmed up.
In for a strike. Now 1-2. And the righty deals. And a ball evens the count. And a pitch. Stays alive.
A little bit slower on that cutter at 94, but still late on it.
The pitch.
Ooh, he got me with that fastball. Oof, I am not adjusting well to what he is throwing. That arm angle, I think, is giving me some trouble.
Whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Now Adam Frazier. In the first pitch,
Adam Frazier, 2 for 4. Saw 3 of the primary pitch, which I believe was a 4-seam fastball last time around.
2 outs. Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Ooh, got a real early on that. Okay, that's all right. Seawald's nearly ready. Probably a couple of warm-up pitches, and he'll be good. Save opportunity for Paul Sewald. Defensively, still struggling, giving up a lot of hits, gave up some runs. They had the 1 solo home run. Otherwise, it was just a bunch of small ball pepperings all over the field. 22 games. 21 opportunities for a save. That's odd. 1-0 record. 24 innings pitched. And we'll start with a nice little low 90s fastball. That slider. He has a 2-seam. That 2-seam probably could have used another run, but that's okay.
Lazaro Armenteros. There's a strike. Sewald, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots, it seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout back.
Man, the inconsistency on the calls in some of these spots.
Swings and misses.
Got him with that slider. Good start here.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. That's exactly what you want.
That opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
Now, we have had innings that have started similarly to this or just like this. Minimal pitches, maybe a strikeout. In this case, a strikeout, a flyout, or we had one earlier where it was 2 strikeouts, or 2 flyouts, excuse me. But then it starts to get a little tougher here. 2 away. Trying to put this one out of reach in the books. A lot of metaphors getting mixed up here.
Next pitch is outside. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques, and then there's some players that are just...
So we have Kemp a little early on these fastballs. That one was a little bit faster than the previous.
2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Fouls off the slider. He was early on the previous. I mean, even on the fastball he hit the home run on, he was early on that one too. So.
They just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that
game. Mariners take game 1 from Oakland here in Oakland. I'm looking at this series as kind of a get-right series. Don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Don't want to go in with too much excess hype or expectation or anything like that. I want to go in
this one.
I want to get in a good flow offensively. I want to get the defense kind of tightened up a little bit, going into a big series on Friday that I'm hopefully not going to psych myself out for. Big win. Got off to a lead, had a 2-0 lead, gave up 3 unanswered runs, tied the game back up, gave up a run, and then scored 4. Took a 7-4 lead, and then we gave up the Kemp home run, as you saw in that highlight right there. But we were set up for success here with our 2 best bullpen pitchers, and options to use our 4 arms that I'm most comfortable with. Steckenrider, Dunn, Castillo, Sewald. That is what you want to see. Kyle Lewis, your player of the game, 2 for 5 with a 2-run home run. Adam Frazier, 2 for 5, a double, 2 ribbies. He scored twice. J.P. Crawford was 2 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs. And Abraham Toro was 2 for 2, and he scored a run. I think he had intentionally walked. Here, that might be like the biggest key to this game, really quickly, is J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford. Kyle Lewis, you did fantastic. J.P. Crawford might be my personal player of the game. For coming in, they intentionally walked Abraham Toro and absolutely crushing a ball to help extend the lead. That was huge. Huge. Adam Frazier, huge. Lewis's home run got things started correctly. Abraham Toro took a couple of walks, one of those intentional, but put himself on base probably all 4 times he was up to bat. And then you have, was it Dom T. Williams? I think Dom T. Williams, if he got on base, he scored, I think, most of the time. Stephen Piscotty was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles, 2 ribbies. Ramon Laureano, he was 3 for 4 with a double, a ribby, scored twice. Tony Kemp, 1 for 5 with a solo shot. Matt Olson, 2 for 4. Steckenrider picks up the victory. He was also in line for the loss at one point, but he gets the win. 2 solid innings out of him, 3 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks, 2 earned. 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. The worst one. The one in the 7th really sucked. Acevino? Is that how it was? Domingo Acevino? They didn't say it. They said it in the grandstand speakers, but not whatever. He is charged with the loss. 0.2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 earned. Though that walk, intentional, called from the dugout. You could probably just take that one off of him, unless he threw an actual walk. Paul Sewald, 20th save of the season. The Mariners come from behind and win a 4-run 7th inning. That's pretty good. Started off really well. Got a little shaky there in innings 2 and 3. I think it should auto save, but I'll make sure to advance the day as soon as possible. So we can do this, and then we can do this, and then I can do that. All right, we have a righty pitcher on the mound, tomorrow. Paul Blackburn for the Athletics, 5-6 with a 2.68 ERA. Justice Sheffield, he is 3-7 with a 4.68 ERA. Mariners taking on the Angels tomorrow right here on youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex. So please, if you haven't already, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. We got a heck of a series, hopefully, here in Oakland. A win tomorrow would give us an opportunity to fat pack of Heritage baseball cards. Though I have not gone, I think since I bought them, and I bought 4 or 5 of them a while ago, we have not had an opportunity to open one. I think maybe once, but it has not been lately. Rob Dibble, he's going to get us started for our pack today. And that is him talking to his glove or something. That's kind of a weird picture. There you go. We have, this is an interesting card. Jay Buhner of the Mariners. He's famous for his beard, facial hair, right? Maybe not. But there you go. Jay Buhner, that's a cool one. Okay. God, the way these cards are terrible. Okay, here we go. Get a little stretch here. Steve Avery for Atlanta. Bam. Fernando Valenzuela. Read that A as an E. My bad. Hopefully he's getting a hit in that picture and it's not like a strikeout or anything. Willie Frazier. Love the series based on him. Frazier, great show. Big fan. Back-to-back. What do we got? Back-to-back Angels. You don't have to remind me of the terribleness that we just saw. Devin White. Come on. There you go. Little batting practice action there. Whoops. Dropped a card here. Oddibe McDowell? Oddibe? Jeff Russell? Kind of brought that Rangers back. Seems like the newer Rangers jerseys that they have seem like a older font that they've brought back. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Who cares about the Rangers? Eric Plunk. I mean, a lot of people care about the Rangers, but whoa! Our holo card. Hey, the Royals. There you go. Okay. Just going to go through here and make sure that these are all good. Okay. All right. We have Roger Clemens. We've seen this card before. Come on. Bam. Frank White. Fielding a ball there. Those are two different shades of blue. Ugh. That is bad. Hopefully that's like a practice or like a warm-up jersey, because that is not a good look. We put royal blue with like a sky blue. Not a good one. Jim Traber. We're going back-to-back Orioles here. Craig Worthington. Sean Dunston. Sorry, Dunston. There was a hidden letter in there. Spells his name incorrectly, but has a great smile. And last but not least, Dennis Martinez. It is a great photo. Love this card. Big fan. I like those numbers on the Expos jerseys. They are now the Washington Nationals. There you go. That's today's game. A big 4-run, 7th inning saves the Mariners and gives them another victory. Their 41st of the season. It's been a struggle. Somehow we're 6-4 in our last 10. That number does not feel accurate, but hey, whatever. I think it's just how bad the Los Angeles series was. How bad the Los Angeles series was and how weird the Minnesota series was. I think that's making it seem like it was worse than it was. The Boston series went pretty okay. And we're off to a good start in Oakland. 1.5 game lead over the Astros. 2.5 games over the Angels. We see the Angels starting on Friday, so stick around for that. We got Baltimore after that and Oakland at home before a quick 2-game trip to a very powerful San Diego Padres team. But there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want more baseball, right here every day at 7 p.m. you can catch a game. Even when the Mariners are off like they are on the 6th, there's still a game, or they were yesterday. you can catch baseball here. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with more baseball action right here. Good sports. Go Mariners.